Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh why can't I?
So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
If they knew just how dearly I would love to quonk. But it's true, I'm a bird who seems to lack the knack. I'm just different. I'm just different from the rest. And who can blame them wanting me to find another nest? But different and naughty, different and bad. So why should being different make me sad? I'm just different. They're like peas from the same pod. No wonder they make fun of me. Life's harder when you're odd. But different and naughty, different, no threat. And though I'm still their brother, they forget I didn't choose to look this way. I didn't want to be unique. I don't like these grubby feathers, and I hate my scubby beak. There's a runt in every litter, one black sheep in every flock. But when you know it's you somehow, your ego takes a knock. I'm just different. Though I have a sense of pride, my looks, well, may be funny, but I hurt the same inside. But different and hateful, different and wrong, and though I'm still their brother, get along, and I only want to get along. Different and spiteful, different could be swell. Different is just, well, different.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even 'Twas the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings were all hung by the chimney with care, when opened that morning would cause quite a scare. The children, all nestled so snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. The moon that hung over the new-fallen snow cast an eerie pall over the city below, and Santa Claus's laughter sounded more like groans, and the jingling bells like chattering bones. And what to their wondering eyes should appear but a coffin sleigh with skeleton reindeer, and a skeleton driver so ugly and sick they knew in a moment this can't be Saint Nick. From house to house, with a true sense of joy, Jack happily issued each present and toy. From rooftop to rooftop he jumped and he skipped, leaving presents that seemed to be straight from a crypt. Unaware of what the world was in panic and fear, Jack merrily spread his own brand of cheer. He visited the house of Susie and Dave, got a Gumby and a Pokey from the grave. Then on to the home of little Jane Neiman, she got a baby doll possessed by a demon. A monstrous train with tentacle tracks, a ghoulish puppet wielding an axe, a man-eating plant disguised as a wreath, and a vampire teddy bear with very sharp teeth. There were screams of terror, but Jack didn't hear it. He was much too involved with his own Christmas spirit. He finally looked down from his dark, starry frights and saw the commotion, the noise, and the light. Why, they're celebrating. It looks like such fun. They're thanking me for the good job that I've done. But when he thought were fireworks meant as goodwill, were bullets and missiles intended to kill. Then amidst the barrage of artillery fire, Jack urged Zero to go higher and higher. And away they all flew like the storm of a thistle, until they were hit by a well-guided missile. And as they fell on the cemetery way out of sight, was heard, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Jack pulled himself on a large stone cross, and from there he reviewed his incredible loss. I thought I could be Santa, I had such belief. Jack was confused and filled with great grief. Not knowing where to turn, he looked toward the sky, then he slumped on the grave, and he started to cry. And as Zero and Jack lay crumpled on the ground, they suddenly heard a familiar sound. "My dear Jack," Santa said, "I applaud your intent. I know wreaking such havoc was not what you meant. And so you are sad and feeling quite blue, but taking over Christmas was the wrong thing to do. I hope you realize Halloween's the right place for you. There's a lot more, Jack, that I'd like to say, but now I must hurry, for it's almost Christmas Day." Then he jumped in his sleigh, and with a wink of an eye, he said Merry Christmas, and he bid him goodbye. Back home, Jack was sad, but then, like a dream, Santa brought Christmas to the land of Halloween.
pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight. The streets are bare and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me. Through the summer and the fall, we had each other, that was all. Just she and I together, like it was meant to be. And when she was lonely, I was there to comfort her. And I knew that she loved me. So the years went by, I stayed the same, but she began to drift away. I was left alone. Still I waited for the day when she'd say, I will always love you. Lonely and forgotten, never thought she'd look my way. And she smiled at me and held me just like she used to do, like she loved me when when she loved me. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. When she loved me.
Nothing is so good it lasts eternally. Perfect situations must go wrong, but this has never yet prevented me wanting far too much for far too long. Looking back, I could have made it differently. One a few more moments, who can tell? But it took time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good?
Oh, so good.
Wasn't he fine?
Oh, so fine.
Isn't it madness? He won't be mine. But in the end, he needs a little bit more than me. More security.
He needs his fantasy and freedom.
I know him so well.
No, your life is with you constantly. No one is completely on your side. And though I move my world to be with him, still the gap between us is too wide.
Looking back, I could have made it some other way.
Learned about the man before I fell.
I was just a little careless.
But I was ever so much younger then. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good?
Oh, so good.
Wasn't he fine?
Oh, so fine.
Isn't it madness?
He won't be mine.
Didn't I know how it would go if I knew from the start? Why am I falling apart? Wasn't it good? Wasn't he fine?
Isn't it madness?
He won't be mine.
But in the end, he needs a little bit more than me. More security.
Needs his fantasy and freedom.
I know him so well.
It took time to understand him. I know him so well.
he never knew that you were on your way. He had other ladies and other tunes to play. When he up and left me, I just up and ran, only thing in my head, you are your daddy's son. Couldn't hear no music, couldn't see no light. Mama, she was frightened, crazy from the fright. Tears without no comfort, screams without no sound. Only darkness and pain, the blood and the pain, the anger and pain. I buried my heart in the ground, in the ground. When I buried you in the ground. Daddy played piano, that he's playing still. Mama can't forget him, don't suppose I will. God wants no excuses, I have only one. You have your daddy's hands. Forgive me. You are your daddy's son.
"'Twas a night afore Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Chloe, will you shut up and listen, please? The stockings were hung by the chimney we care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. I know we didn't have a chimney, Chloe, but we do have a lovely plasma screen telly. We can hang our stockings by that, right? They have so got tellies in the North Pole. How do you think Santa got so fat if he wasn't watching telly all the time, eh? Now, enough. Away, you two. Then now, scram. Kyle, darling, what's wrong with you, man? Away you go with your sister. Big boy like you's not scared of Santa, is he? What's wrong? Oh, darling, I do ken if your dad's going to be here in the morning. But what I do know is that he loves you very, very much. And he bought you the biggest, bestest present in the world. But he wrote me a wee note to say you weren't to get unless you're in bed by 12. There's that grin. Now away you go. Oh, that's a light. You've got 10 minutes before I'm coming to check. He bought them the biggest, bestest present in the world. What cack. That selfish prat cost me double over here just making sure they didn't realise how pathetic he is. I'm too skint. I got caught by a wag back in November filling gift vouchers out in the scheme. Yeah, everyone's happy except Mr. Tesco's, of course. Now he wasn't too pleased. Manager caught me giving the push 3 weeks before Christmas. Is she having a laugh? Sorry, bands, Christmas is cancelled this year. As if. Start thinking of some pretty scary ways of making cash when I saw this ad in the local newsagent. Housewife seeks home help to aid in Christmas preparations. 10 quid an hour, 8 hours a week. Brilliant. What kind of Christmas takes 2 people 3 weeks to prepare for? I did ken I'd needed the cash, but this house, right? Mental! Is it Corstorfen way? Proper big square number, large front door, little path for windows. It's like the pictures Kyle brings home from school. Actually, I did ken why he's not drawing concrete blocks and wee orange windows, but mind you, he's still drawing me and his dad holding hands, so he's clearly an optimist. Woman I was working for, her name was Mrs. Beaton. She's really old and sweet, always making me cups of tea with wee ginger biscuits. She had this big old family coming up from London, so she had to make all these cakes and pies, but she was old, so she got tired dead quick. I was sort of glad I could give her a hand. Thought it was rough on her lot to help out. They just come, stuff their faces and bug off. That's what mothers are for, she'd say. I suppose she's right, though. Don't see why any of my little stick about one's thrilled enough to go. I mean, why would they? It's getting cold. Oh, would you look at that? It's snowing. Hopefully stay till morning, don't love that. There was this one afternoon at Mrs. Beaton's. She called it Stir Up Sunday. She'd come in for a walk in the dogs, and I was in the kitchen doing the ironing, listening to the Archers. Her choice, not mine. I got no patience with a wee bunch of numpties getting raggedy over a duck. When out of nowhere, no sort of ceremony about it, she starts pulling out of her cupboard. She starts pulling all these bags and nuts and sultanas and currants, and all of it swimming in egg. It was like Jamie Oliver's Christmas special, with a wee bit of class. And in a big old kitchen full of heavy plates and heavy cutlery, and big old chairs and tables with them wee orange lights and them candles, and in a red apron, and her hair done up all elegant like. She was playing these Christmas songs, and we were talking like Wham and Mariah Carey. No, this was a choir. It was dead beautiful. And I watched her chuck all this stuff in, like she knew exactly what she's doing. Like she'd been doing it for years, like it was some sort of ritual. She asked me to grate an orange for her. I felt sort of stupid getting excited like a kid. Ain't that pathetic? Here I was doing this old dear's ironing and peeling an orange, and I could hardly contain myself. Life's not that bad when some old dear's skid work was making my day, but it really did. It's like Christmas at home when my ma was about. It looked alright, but never quite smelled the same. Apart from Mum's bags and a wee whiff of Iceland turkey, but the smell of Mrs. Beaton's kitchen, my God. I asked her what it was. Cloves mostly, she'd say. Cinnamon, your well-picked orange, bit of brandy, bit of nutmeg, sugar, spice, all things nice. She'd laugh. She found herself quite funny a lot. She was sweet though. There's no aggro to her, you know. She's just sort of calm and quiet and just solid, Ken. So I was standing there looking all misty-eyed at her, wishing I could take her home to my kids and give her them for Christmas. Here you go, Barnes. Happy Christmas. Have a better mom. She turns to me and she says, have you made your wish, Bobby? Wish what? Wish while you stir. It's the whole point of it. Oh yes, let me forgot my wish now, didn't I? Start making this wish about me and my kids and Christmas. Like a stupid kid, I started crying, and Mrs. Beaton looked embarrassed, which is fair enough with a cleaner like blubbering into her Christmas king, and she says, "What on earth's the matter, dear?" And I just say, I don't know, it's just that it's Christmas at your house, and it looks like Christmas, and it feels safe, and my flat doesn't look like Christmas, and it doesn't feel safe, not for one single day, and I don't know how to fix that. But I want to fix that because it's not fair on my kids that they can't have what you have, eh? Why can't they have the Christmas with all the smells and the lights and everything that just feels rock solid? What did you do, Mrs. Beaton, that I never did, eh? Did you work hard? Because I work hard and I can't make it like this. Or did you just have some sort of luck? Or maybe you didn't do a thing and you just got given it all. She backed away into the armchair when I'd been shouting at her. She looked scared. Just a wee old lady with me up in her face. And then slowly, just sort of gave up. After what felt like hours, she pulled herself out the armchair. She looked down at me. This pathetic greeting mess. She said to me, "Pull yourself together, Bobby.
These cakes won't make themselves. That night she drove me to the bus stop. She handed me my things. Not even a whisper of what happened. Just before she went, she got my hand and she said, "You must cry, Bobby. Do it in private where they can't see you. Children are like animals, they can smell the fear on you. Plenty of people show them real life, but you, Bobby, you must show them the magic. Birthdays, Christmas, just has to be better than real as well." She would give me a hug. Felt like Mum wrapped me in the towel after a bath when I was all wee, warm, red and bubbly. So, this is it. I'm gonna give them the best Christmas that they have ever had. And when they have bands that are known, they'll say like, "Oh, do it like Nan does, do it like Nan does." They'll hide treats for their bands, and it's gonna smell great, just great. It's gonna be magic.
disappear with time, y'all never make much sense. Adolescent residents, wasting another night on planet I'll begin. One is dead, one is dead, one is dead. I don't wanna be your monkey friend. I'd rather peace in accident. I'd rather be than suffer this. I'd rather be your monkey friend. Now and then I try to bend. What are you doing? Are your enemies or friends? Now and then I try to bend an impression that your enemy needed. One is dead, one is dead, one is dead. I don't wanna be your monkey friend. I'd rather be than ever did.
Hi, I'm Ellie Schiper, and I'm drama captain for this school year, and I'm here to talk to you about drama in Asheville. Here at Asheville, we have a well. What is he doing?
What are you doing? Baby, it's cold outside.
Did you see my party dress? This morning I was feeling dressy. Mother thinks I'll get it messy, but you cannot see where I have spilled. I spilled here, and here, and here, and here. Oh no, that was on my other dress. John Michael stole my birthday cake, and Jenna Walker tried to take my crunch and lunch. It wasn't fair. I grabbed the punch, I climbed a chair, but then I fell and punch went everywhere. On the floor, on his chair, on my shoes, in her hair, but it wasn't on my party dress. John Michael once made fun of soccer, so I stuck him in a locker. I play soccer and I play the flute. Woo! I do art and discover cat and and t-ball and play piano every night. My dad says I'm a prodigy, but I think I would rather be the FBI or CIA, a secret spy who saves the day. And when I finish saving it all, I want to join Injun John, Shaka, Allegro, and Peckle Bells Cannon, and also this song I wrote. La 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 la. It has words I must know, and it's really fun. And I wear a cape, and do you like my party dress? When I play pirouettes and rustles, I buy all my clothes in Brussels. Dad says that's where Brussels sprouts are from. I've toured Brussels and Paris and Vienna, and this one time we pretended to go to Rome, but we went to Iceland. And in Iceland, Dad resided for an international corporate trade hearing. Oh, whoops, that was a secret. And saw the Reykjavik Ballet. My class classes on Saturday, Miss Laura and Miss Lisa say I'm much more bright than I appear. A chassis ride is very clear that I'll be in the Nutcracker next year. As a mouse, then a soldier, then a candy cane, then a marzipan, then a Russian or an angel, then polish it now. Let me dance to the song, 'cause I wrote it so well. It goes, la 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 la. That wasn't very good. Can we do it one more time? I will do a turn.
Then another turn. Mother says I'll quit. I will never quit. I'm gonna split. And I guess that's it. Oh, and one day when I'm president, my bedtime will be very late, so I have time to legislate the kinds of laws I think are